Hey everybody, back with another video today. Today is a Proverb series. It's going to be Proverbs 22. So let's look at verse 1. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, losing favor rather than silver and gold. This is saying it's better to have a good reputation and a good, for people to look at you and see a good, righteous, upright person than for you to have silver and gold. Verse 2, the rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. The Lord has made everything. Has made everybody. It doesn't matter how you end up, or where you are. The Lord has made you. Verse 3: a prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. We need to depart from evil as upright people. Through Christ, we must depart from evil. Verse 4: by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. So be humble and have fear of the Lord in your life. Verse 5, thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his soul will be far from them. So it's important to guard your soul in this life and to, have integrity. Verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Raise up your kid the right way, and they will hold on to that tradition. They may drift away at times, but they're going to hold on to what they've been taught when they were young. Verse 7, the rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is the servant to the lender. This is pretty much a warning of debt. Don't be in great debt in life. Don't get into that situation. Verse 8, he who sows iniquity will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fail. Verse 9, he who has a generous eye will be blessed, for he gives his bread to the poor. So what this is saying is to be generous, to when you see people in need, to help them out every time you see them. That's having a generous eye. Verse 10, cast out the scoffer, and contention and will leave, yes, strife and reproach will cease. Verse 11, he who loves purity of heart and has grace on his lips, the king will be his friend. Verse 12, the eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, but he overthrows the words of the faithless. Verse 13, the lazy man says, there is a lion outside, I shall be slain in the streets. What this is saying is, they're people who are really lazy in life. They'll make the craziest excuses not to work or not to do anything. Like saying there's a lion outside and they can't go outside, they can't go work because this or that is happening. Verse 14, the mouth of the immoral woman is a deep pit. He who is abhorred by the Lord will fall there. So this deep pit is dangerous, and if you fall into it, it's a hard way. It's hard to get out. It's a dangerous place to go. Verse 15, foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it far from him. So again, discipline your kids. Verse 16, he who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely become to poverty. This is saying don't oppress the poor, and don't give to the rich just to get favor from them, because that's just going to lead you to poverty. So give to the needy, give to the poor, and the rich, they're sufficient on their own. They don't need anything from you, really, money-wise. Verse 17, and from here, we're going to be, these are just sayings of the wise, and it goes all the way to verse 23, I believe. So, incline your ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge. Verse 18, for is a pleasant thing if you keep them within you. Let them all be fixed upon your lips. Verse 19, so that your trust may be in the Lord. I have instructed you today, even you. Verse 20, I have not written to you excellent things. Have I not written to you excellent things of counsels and knowledge? Verse 21, that I may make you know the certainty, the words of truth, that you may answer the words of truth to those who send to you. And we look at verse 22. Do not rob the poor because he is poor, nor oppress the afflicted at the gate. Verse 23, for the Lord will plead their cause and plunder the soul of those who plunder them. trust in the Lord, and, again, when you see someone in need, help them out. Be upright in that way. Verse 24, make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man do not go. Verse 25, lest you learn his ways and set a snare for your soul. Watch out for who you have company with, because you're going to mold into them. So pick friends carefully. Verse 26, do not be one of those who shakes hands in a pledge, one of those who is surety for debts. Verse 27, if you have nothing with which to pay, why should he take away your bed from under you? So this is saying, again, we've gone over this a lot. Don't take the place of someone who has a debt. Don't take that debt away from them and put it all on you, because you're just going to put yourself in a trap. Verse 28, do not remove the ancient landmark which your fathers have set. This is just talking about tradition and respecting tradition. Verse 29, do you see a man who excels in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men. So a man who has a discipline and a desire to work and to excel in his works, he will be exalted in life. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for Proverbs chapter 23. God bless.